Good morning. It is 6:30 Monday morning, President's Day, and I don't know why I'm yelling. I am just getting ready to leave the house. Elizabeth is off today. It's a federal holiday, and the boys are going to stay with her. So hopefully we don't get phone calls saying deal with these two kids. It's cold out. It's 31 degrees. It's 31 degrees. I do not have the remote start. We are still in the loaner truck. If it was my truck, it would be nice and toasty warm by now, and it's not. So we are going to head to the yard, get the trailer, get a pickup done right there, hit the Republic landfill, take it out to Charleston. Got a pickup in Charleston. I hope it's done. I haven't heard anything from the gentleman, but we're getting it picked up, and there's gonna be like 5 or 6 sitting on the yard tonight. So if the phone rings, depending on location, I can get you a dumpster, but it's probably gonna be tomorrow. So it's just a busy day. Elizabeth's off, the boys are off. I don't want to be out late. Have a pickup at a church. He's pushed this off 4 times, and I need the 25 today. So that's gonna get picked up. They haven't paid for it. He keeps saying, oh yeah, we'll get the secretary to put the check in the mail. That's just not gonna work. If you're a business, you have a debit card. I'm gonna need the debit card today, otherwise the dumpster is going to sit and or get dumped because I need it. And it's gonna be all drywall. It's a 25 yard of drywall, so it's not gonna be light. I know there's gonna be overages, and I'm not willing to eat any more of the cost. Last night, I was hoping to go through and get some billing done, get some billing sent over, and I didn't. So I still need to bill for the demo. I need to send her a quote for the secondary demo that we're doing, and I just have got a lot of moving parts. So yesterday we went to church, and I came home and kind of, eased my way back into bed, and Elizabeth was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, well, come and lay with me. We need to talk. And she didn't obviously want to talk about anything or even just lay there. So she went downstairs, she cleaned, and then I came down, and we both sat on the couch, and she took a small nap. So whatever. She just don't want to be around me. That's fine. But yeah, it's cold out. It's cold. So we're gonna go get hooked up to the trailer. I've got a tire to pump up. I hope it pumps up. Metal is at the shop. Desmond said he was gonna go over Saturday. We left late Saturday and it wasn't done yet, so maybe he went by yesterday, but I think he's gonna go today. So we all right, we're warmed up. It's only taken a couple of minutes, which is pretty cool. So the battery on the GoPro, not the battery, the card on the GoPro is telling me it's almost full. So we have it's telling me 4 hours and 7 minutes. So basically I better not talk today. That's what it's telling me. So all right, see you shortly. Happy Monday. First drop of the day, and we are going to be all up in the trees. I knocked on the door. The Homeowner didn't answer. Called the contractor and he said that it is an elderly individual and she probably won't answer. So wanted to go in the driveway with it, but we're just gonna, this is not the house. This is the neighbor's house. It's this house over here. Wanted to go in the driveway with it. This is a dead end road, but I just don't like putting dumpsters on the road. So, oh well. Oh well. So this will be easy access for them anyways. I can walk right through the neighbors. They can jump over the moat that doesn't have any water in it at the moment. So we were gonna go to right up the road in Charleston and pick one up, and I can't get a hold of the contractor. So we're gonna run to Mount Pleasant. I'm just gonna hop on 526, shimmy up that way, and roll to Mount P, get that one picked up. That was for the contractor. Last week he wanted it picked up. I could never get a hold of him, and he finally said, "Yep, it's ready." Probably go just that far back, that way this homeowner here can get in. When I'm dropping stuff out on the road, I like to keep it, basically if you're looking at the house, so if this was the house here, I like to keep it on the property lines on both sides. I like to put that dumpster inside the property line if you were to kind of continue it out, if that makes sense to you guys. I don't understand why people think that they can simply overload and load and load and load and load and load. I mean, at some point you've got to cut off the limit and stop putting stuff in a dumpster and call for another one, because this is just dumb. This is just dumb. The cardboard boxes can get crunched down. Stuff all over the yard. Ugh. A lot of drywall in here. I hope this one isn't too obnoxiously heavy. Tile. Oh boy. There's the kitchen sink even. Not cleaning that up. Why? Because I'm not touching somebody else's trash. And there's regular trash in here. All right, we'll be with you all in a minute. This has got to get leveled out. His walking floor is far more interesting than me taking straps off. I was able to see one of those up close in person the other day, and a couple videos ago I told you guys wrong. I said it's got like a big conveyor belt. It doesn't. It's basically got fingers that alternate back and forth. Some pushes and some will pull back, and then it pushes and pulls back. So I definitely told you guys wrong. But now I just told you right. So there you go. Just moving dumpsters around at the yard. We got that one picked up in Mount P. I didn't show it to you. It was just, I mean, you saw it. It was up over the top. I had to kind of rearrange everything. So, whatever. Just in a funk. I want my truck back. Fortunate enough that we're running a truck, but I want my truck back. The welder is not over here yet. It's 10:30. Really thought he would have, honestly, I really thought he was coming Saturday to do some work when I met with him. Then I thought he was gonna come over yesterday and thought he would have been here this morning, but it'll get done. That trailer is going out to the shop on Wednesday. It's going to the shop Wednesday to have the brakes, all of that stuff taken care of. As soon as the dual rails go on, it's going to get listed for sale. So I need to transition into a truck. So I've been fortunate that we haven't had breakdowns, serious breakdowns, and you know, we're at that point. I need to do something. So she's muddy. Get this one dumped, put back on the yard. And it's gonna run up to, I don't even know the town. It's way up by St. Stephen's and then over. Get that one picked up, dumped, delivered into the Somerville area, then we're done. This one back to the yard and give that gentleman a call. He said he was ready for pickup, which is great because he's had it out there almost 2 weeks longer than expected, and it's got to go out today. So it's a good thing. I like when dumpsters come in they're scheduled to come in. We get them picked up, dumped, and they go right back out to a client. So I like that. I like that very much. Saves me from having to put them on the yard and go back to the yard, look at the yard. Got those tires ordered. I don't know if I told you or not. Those should be in tomorrow. The welder messaged back. He hasn't been feeling very good. I figured something was up. He's normally very quick to respond and very quick to do things. So I figured something was up. I was telling Elizabeth that, and basically said, I think something's going on. And as soon as I said that, he sent me a text that pretty much said he had a couple things going on and he needed to check trailer wiring. So, all right, back to the yard. It's 11:41, so we're doing good on time. Honestly, we're doing good on time. Come around the corner and that horse, there it goes. It's not a horse, it's a Shepherd. Shepherd has its entire head out of the moonroof. It's kind of funny. Thought it was funny. Figured you guys would laugh. I laughed. Made my day. Pulling back in the yard, gonna get this dropped, and Bowman. That's where this dumpster is. Bowman. I knew it was somewhere. Couldn't really remember where. It's been there for a while. It's Bowman. Get it picked up. Gonna hit the landfill on 78, and we're gonna get it to a client in Somerville. So we'll see you out there. That was drop down ceiling and drywall, insulation, and all the good stuff. All right, now we make our way out around back. That last video was us delivering a dumpster, 25-yard dumpster, to a client in Somerville, not too far from the yard. And then before that, Diesel Mechanic called, and it's just kind of been a whirlwind of phone calls and impromptu meetings with the Diesel Mechanic and phone calls to other diesel drivers and other mechanics. And yeah, so long story short, I have a bill, a quote. It's a quote. $11,417.98. Mechanic is telling me that the transmission on the truck is bad. They must know that I just backed in the driveway because my garage door is opening. So we have some decisions that need to be made. Elizabeth and I need to have a adult conversation tonight.
Daddy.
Hello, little boy.
Did you drop the straw?
Hello, little boy. Does mommy know you're out here? Listen, don't come out here and tattle on him. I'm not in the mood. Nope, I'm not in the mood.
Wow.
Not in the mood.
I like
Did you
this.
bite your brother? Don't lie to me. Did you bite your brother? Did you bite your brother? That's not what I asked you. Did you bite your brother? Did you bite your brother? I'm not asking you again. Are you supposed to be biting? Are you supposed to be biting? Do you want me to bite you? Do you want Tanner to bite you? Then I suggest you tell him you are sorry. 1. You need to tell him you're sorry, not me. Give him a hug. Well, both of you go inside right now. I'll be in a minute. So, Elizabeth and I get to have a talk tonight. I've got a game plan. I think I know what is going to happen. I've had a couple phone calls with, like I said, some people, and I know the tune. The mechanic is telling me that he believes that is all from the tune not taking to the truck. The tune was installed improperly. We know that. The guys that did it know that. So, not going to beat a dead bush. I mean, shit happens. It is what it is. And you want me to bite you too?
He was explicitly told to not tell you that.
Oh, that's the first thing he said. That's the first thing he said.
10 times.
It's the first thing he said.
Well,
it's.
I'm not happy.
I'm not happy either.
Sal's already got punished for it.
Well, I didn't punish him. I simply told him that he needed to apologize to Tanner.
He crying. Tanner came inside smiling.
He came inside crying because he stood right here, and I told him that he needed to apologize to Tanner, and he got crocodile tears, and he stood right there and said he was cold, and I said, you guys need to go inside. Okay, hi. I've had a shitty day, but hi.
Hi. Love you. I have food for you outside.
Hey, do you have $11,400 that I can borrow?
Oh, just short.
Did you think I was kidding?
I think you were kidding.
Guy's trying to tell me the transmission is $6,800. I know. It's only money. I mean, it grows on trees technically, right? If y'all got one of them extra trees that you want to plant in my yard, feel free. We asked the HOA last night if we could put a garden in the front yard, and they were dead set against that one. So I don't think a money tree will be allowed either, but whatever. You know, things could be a lot worse than what they are. We just need to figure out what's gonna work for us and make it happen. Figure something out, because I can't be without a truck. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go wrangle these two and figure out why they want to tattle on each other and why they want to bite each other. But that's a bright light, by the way. We got those at Lowe's. It's like daylight in here. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Like, subscribe, notifications on. Thanks for riding with us. Have a great night.